Hello to all my friends and supporters. Today we're going to make a fall sign for your home. You could put this sign on your front door, inside your home, wherever you want. Super easy, festive, and very inexpensive to make. And the glue that holds this all together is a hot glue gun. I'm going to do a review on this gun and then give you a discount code. Don't forget to stay tuned for that.
Hi, I'm Lisa Marie, and welcome to my channel, Living My Best Life. I love to do videos on interesting topics, DIY, crafts, quizzes, anything. We can live our best life doing whatever makes us happy. I hope you'll join me.
I was sent this hot glue gun as a gift by Monvict. This video is not sponsored and I was not paid to review this product. It's got an 80 and 120 watt dual power base. It stands up on its own. It's corded and cordless. It really heats up to a very high temperature. Also comes with the little fingertips, which is just a game changer when it comes to a glue gun. Really makes a difference. They threw in some glue sticks, which means you can use it like right away when it arrives, and I just love that. I have been using this gun on a bunch of projects recently and I absolutely love it. This gun gets so hot, and you've got the option for really hot or just hot, but either way it works so well, and it's lightweight, so it's very easy to handle. And I love that it stands up because you don't have to lay it down and have the glue dripping on your desk. It also uses the really large glue sticks, which you can get on Amazon very inexpensively, and I'll put a link for both the glue gun itself and glue sticks that I use with it so that you can see what those are. And stay to the end and I'll give you a discount code for this glue gun. And now let's get into our fall DIY. Today we're going to make a fall sign, and the things that you will need are a board, which I picked up at Walmart. It happened to already have the whitewash on it, and the hanger, but you could take any board, you could whitewash it and add the hanger yourself. I have one of the little pumpkins that has a clip on it from the Dollar Tree. Comes in a set of 3. They either come in orange or white. I happened to cut this one in half so that it could just sit on the sign and lay flat when I attached it. I used a little bit of burlap ribbon with the wires on the 2 sides that I got at Dollar Tree, some jute twine, and my Arteza paint pens. And as I go forward in the video, you'll see that I ended up using a little bit of the metallic rose gold paint from Folklore and also some chalk paint. The first thing I'm going to do is pick out some pens that I'm going to use, and I used the bronze and the black, but I also grabbed a pencil so I could write out my words ahead of time so I wouldn't mess it up with the paint pens, which I probably would have. I decided to put Hello Fall, and I'm not a calligraphy artist, so I'm just learning how to do some kind of nice hand lettering, and I definitely want to learn more, but this is what I came up with so far. I just kind of made it a little festive. So I started with the black, and then I used my blow dryer just to dry it so I wouldn't smudge it when I brought the copper in as a highlighter. I only highlighted the areas that were like as if the light was hitting it on the right side or coming from the right side. And obviously this is sped up. I cannot do this that fast and be that careful. Now I'm going to go ahead and treat my pumpkin to a little bit of dry brushing. I'm using a white from Folklore chalk paint and then a rose gold from Folklore, also metallic paint, just to give it a little interest. This sign is for my mom, for her door, and she likes things a little blingy, so that's why I added in some of the metallic. Now I'm grabbing my glue gun, showing you the 2 settings and where the cord attaches if you want to use it with the cord. And these are the little finger covers, so I'm getting those ready because I'm going to need to touch things and I don't want to burn myself. Grabbing my burlap and measuring out how much I'm going to need and cutting off the excess, and just figuring out where I am going to position everything. And then I cut some twine so that it could go inside each of the indentations of the pumpkins just to give it a little texture. And then I'm going to hot glue each little piece onto the pumpkin. Now I did cut individual pieces so they wouldn't all bunch up when they crossed over each other. And I thought that would make it lay more flat. Now I had excess at the top and I decided that I was going to use that excess twine from each individual string to make the stem. So I cut a little piece of twine and tied a little knot around all of the excess stem and then trimmed the top, and that becomes my little pumpkin stem. And I just think it came out really cute. I had used the original stem for the other half of the pumpkin for a different project. I'm just making sure that the little jute was down where it needed to be flat. And then I cut a little bit of that excess burlap and I'm making a couple of leaves. And I start off with green, and you'll see I eventually add other colors to it because I guess they really wouldn't be that bright of green if you just picked the right pumpkin. So I'm also trimming the little excess from the twine. I didn't want to burn it because I thought with the plasticky foam pumpkin that might melt it. And I'm adding a little brown to my stem. And now I'm attaching my little leaves. And I'm going to adhere the burlap that I already cut to the sign, using my hot glue gun, of course. And I'm positioning the pumpkin and using the hot glue for that. And then I realized I needed another leaf, so there I go. And I'm always kind of adjusting things and changing them as I go. And that's just part of the creative process, and that's what makes it fun. And I'm thinking this just wasn't enough now, so I got a couple of my leaves off of some of the florals I got from Dollar Tree, cut off the stems so they could lay flat, hot glued them to the sign. And then I feel pretty good about that because there's enough color now, and it definitely feels like fall. And since my paint pens had dried, I felt like I needed to go back over it a little bit. And then when that was done, I Mod Podged over the top of the sign. The only thing I didn't Mod Podge was the burlap ribbon. I ended up Mod Podging everything else, and I'm using a gloss Mod Podge that I got at Dollar Tree. And I kind of like that for this sign. I like the glossy look. And when it's all dry, you'll see that it's glossy. Now you don't have to seal it with Mod Podge, but if it's going to be outside, like on somebody's front door or their porch, moisture can get on it. So I just wanted to be safe and go ahead and seal it. And there it is. I'm very happy with it. I think it came out really cute. My mom is gonna love it. And there it is, just styled with a couple of my other fall things, including a boho vase that you haven't seen yet, but so that's a sneak peek. And then the pumpkin that I made down below with fabric and toilet paper rolls, and I'll link that video. And I just think it's so cute. Now this is gonna go on her front door, but I'm just showing you what it looks like inside, just for the purpose of this video. It was so easy and very inexpensive. The whole thing probably cost me $5 to $6 total. As promised, for those of you who stayed to the end, here is the discount code that you can use to get 10% off of this glue gun, and I will have the link in the description. And also, I looked today and it had a coupon on it to even save more money. So if you get it right away, you'll even save more money. So the discount code is 1010 off OFF Lisa, L-I-S-A. And that expires on October 4th, so be sure if you're needing a glue gun that you go ahead and get that now. And I do not receive any commission from this. Rock. Feel it in your bones. You know when that cold air comes on or you're scared and you just feel it? Well, now you know, and you can be part of the conversation. Thanks so much for being here. Please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you're not subscribed, I invite you to do so. It really helps my channel grow. See you next time. Bye.